The secret world happening right beneath your feet. What if I told you this forest has an internet? Not a metaphor, a real network. A hidden communication system stretching for miles beneath your feet. And once scientists discovered it, they realized something impossible. Trees can talk. They warn each other about danger. They share food. Scientists call it the Wood Wide Web. Beneath almost every forest lies a gigantic fungal network. Billions of microscopic strands connect tree roots together. Imagine every tree in a forest plugged into the same giant computer. That's surprisingly close to reality. When insects attack one tree, it sends chemical warnings through the underground network. Nearby trees receive the message. They begin producing defensive chemicals before the insects arrive. They prepare for war, without eyes, without ears, without brains. But something even stranger happens. Healthy trees have been observed sending nutrients to weaker trees, almost like donations. Some scientists have described older trees as mother trees, supporting younger trees around them. The forest isn't a collection of individuals, it's a society. Now let's leave the forest and meet the animal that may have solved death. Most creatures age, they grow older, weaker, and eventually die. But one species appears to cheat the system. When threatened, this jellyfish can reverse its age. It transforms itself back into an earlier stage of life, then starts growing again. Scientists call it biological immortality. It doesn't mean it can't be eaten, but theoretically, it could repeat the cycle forever. Nature invented a creature that can become young again, and we're only halfway through this rabbit hole. Humans aren't the only farmers on Earth. Long before we planted crops, another species had already mastered agriculture. Leafcutter ants don't eat the leaves they collect. They use them to grow fungus. They farm it. They harvest it. They protect it. They've been doing this for millions of years. They have cities, road systems, waste disposal, nurseries, security, a functioning society, and every individual knows its role. Now for one of nature's most controversial mysteries, the walking tree. Local stories claimed certain trees could move. Scientists laughed, until they started paying attention. Some species grow new roots towards sunlight, and abandon roots on the opposite side. Over time, the entire tree slowly changes position, not fast enough to watch, but over years. It may appear to walk. Crows are among the smartest animals on Earth. But their most disturbing behavior isn't tool use or problem solving. It's what happens when one dies. Researchers observed groups of crows gathering around dead members, almost like funerals. They study the scene. They remember faces. They learn where danger exists. And they can remember those threats for years. Some scientists believe these gatherings help spread information. But whatever the reason, it feels eerily familiar. Trees communicate, ants farm, jellyfish reverse aging, crows remember death. The more we study nature, the less special humans seem. For centuries, we believed humans stood apart from nature. But what if we've been looking at it backwards? What if nature isn't primitive? What if it's simply operating on a level we've only just begun to understand? Right now, beneath your feet, trees are talking, animals are solving problems, and entire worlds are operating completely unnoticed. The greatest mystery on Earth may not be out there. It may be all around us. Nature has millions more secrets. Subscribe to Curiosity Vault and uncover the next one.